What is good, everyone? This is going to be my Teams List Tuesday for round 6. I'm going to start doing a vlog about SUPERCOACH. I've been doing SUPERCOACH for probably 5 or 6 years, like from probably the start, and I love doing it. It was really upsetting when coronavirus hit and there was no SUPERCOACH, because the first 2 months before the rounds even started, you're just trading, constantly changing your team. And so when coronavirus hit and we had 2 months of no footy, yeah, it's pretty tough for a SUPERCOACH addict. Alright, so we'll check out my score that I got last week. Not very good. Not very good at all. Some people, I guess, had Teddy as captain or Tedesco in general, and they would have got a massive score. So as you can see, I went backwards. Not so great. Okay, before we get into my trades, we'll go through some cheapies to look out for, or some guns. So Knights, a gun would be Callan Ponga. Bradman Best, if you don't have him, is it too late? Maybe. Maybe Clemmer. No one else really. Over here at the Broncos, who knows? If you got to have Payne Haas. Everyone's got to have Payne Haas. Maybe Tavito Pango Jr. I've got Patrick Carrigan. Xavier Coates, possibly. See how he goes in his next week. I've got Katoni Staggs in my side, but he's going to be injured, so I might have to trade him out. Alright. I have Roger as my fullback. I've had him since day one. I have him in my team every year, but this year he is going very poor. So I'll be trading Roger out this week. Luckily, I had Jermaine Tanua-Brown and Elise Katoa in my side from the first round, and so I'm extremely happy about that. Other than that, no real things or people look out there. Nothing at the Bunnies. I have Liam Knight. I'm not very happy with how he is going. I had Damien Cook at the start and I've traded him out. I have gone for 2 cheapies and I'm happy with their output. Maybe I could go for Cameron Smith because he is on fire. He's always on fire. So yeah, nothing really to look at there. No changes. We will have a look at the Panthers. Storm, no changes. Nothing there. Over here, only Liam Martin, who is replacing Kurt Capewell, who I was going to trade in last week because he was on fire. Luckily I didn't, because now he's injured and out for till round 17 or maybe all season. James Fisher-Harris has been going pretty good, but not blowing up. Titans, Dragons. Nothing to look at in the Dragons. The only person I'd want to get in is Cameron McInnes. See how Ben Hunt goes at hooker again. Oh, off the bench and at hooker. Corey Thompson at the Titans. Worth looking to see how he goes this week. And if he gets a massive... We'll probably get a massive score against the Dragons anyway. But he goes really good at fullback. Alright. Tigers. No changes except for Jennings in. I have Tommy Talau, so I'm upset that he's not playing because I want him to make me money. I got Hammer. I had him in last week. And I've got Scott Drinkwater, which is now... He's underperforming. Nothing to look at really in the Cowboys. No changes probably in the Roosters, except Tupanua is out. I don't know who is in. Maybe Jared is in. Yeah, back from Eels, probably no changes except for Kane Evans out, Kafusi in. Raiders, same deal there. We got Hudson Young back from suspension. Dynamis Louis out. Eagles, nothing exciting here except for the cheapy winger who scored a try last week, so if he keeps scoring, he might be worth a look to get a cheapie in. Sharks, same thing. They got a winger that's played his first game last week, I think, but nothing to look at in the Sharks or the Bulldogs, and so that is the cheapie look. And there's really no cheapies except for two wingers. And I could get rid of one, like Williami, to get one of them in, but I don't think I will do that this week. I'm going to get rid of Roger. Now, I got loads of cash, but wow, he's only made, what was he at the start of the year? 780,000. Do I get Teddy in at an extremely large amount of money? What's his break even? So he's not going to go down. He's going to keep going up after that score. Like, he's got 100. Where's the Para Sharks Melbourne? Do I go Teddy? Big risk. Or do I go Kalen Ponga, save 100 grand, or Tommy Turbo, save 100 grand? I think I'm going to go Tommy Turbo, and I might trade out Katani Stags, sub up Dewey, and then I could actually get Kalen Ponga. I think that is a good trade. A big roughie would be Latrell Mitchell, who has got not bad scores since coming back, and that was against the Roosters, Melbourne, blew up against the Gold Coast. Now he's going to play not so great team, you know, kind of good, not so great, not so great. What do you think about that? I think I'm going to go Latrell Mitchell. What's his break even? Let's check it out. 18. So he's going to go up in price. He's already down 100 grand. So that's a good buy in itself. Alright. I think I'm going to go Latrell Mitchell. So we got, and then that way I've got plenty of people that can sub in if someone gets injured. 1, 2, 3. And then even if I lose a, yeah, I've still got a center that can play. Next week I might have to get rid of one of these guys for one of those cheap wingers from either Manly or, where was it? Manly or Cronulla. Probably the Manly guy. Alright, so I'm happy with those trades. And I still got 200 grand left to trade someone in. Alright, so let's look at what team I'm going to play. I'm going to have Harry Grant, Coruscant, Happy, Payne Haas, Paulo. I don't think I'm going to have Corey Horsburgh this week. I'm going to put Katoa as a reserve. I'm going to leave Payne Haas as my captain. Luciano has a ankle injury, so I'm going to leave him out. Williams in, Drinkwater in. Hopefully Drinkwater goes good. I've got Matt Burton. I hope Jerome Luluai gets the boot and Matt Burton plays, because he's been phenomenal every time he's played. Got Brian To'o and Latrell. What I might do, yeah, I'll just put Latrell as fullback. So that's my team. Trading in Latrell Mitchell. I didn't think I was going to do that. I was actually thinking I was going to go Corey Thompson, but I might wait next week. And no, I'm not going to get him in. I've got plenty of centers and fullbacks. I need to get a halfback or a 5'8". Like Billy Walters will probably go next week. and Liam Knight is underperforming, so I'm not happy about him. So any feedback is appreciated about my team. If there's any Supercoach addicts out there that like this content, hit like and subscribe. I'll try to do these every week. So yeah, hopefully coronavirus stays like under the radar, like everyone social isolates, and the footy keeps on going. Right? Hope everyone trades well. Have a good week. See you next week.